Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's about Christmas time, wonderful, and I'm very excited. A little too excited, right? Me and a few friends have put together a white elephant in which the budget is $15. And I have decided that I'm going to construct a full system, keyboard and mouse and monitor in that budget. That'll run Windows 10. So, you might be asking, how am I planning to do that? I have here a HP Compact that is running 1.5 gigs of DDR2 RAM that I bought for $5 off Gumtree, and I am essentially going to upgrade that with what little budget I have and hope I can get it to the point that it'll run Windows 10, because it's already got 7, so I just have to upgrade it. Now the first issue is RAM. It's got mismatched sticks, and I'll be honest, I left this a little last minute, so I was limited on what I could get. So I was only able to get 2 sticks of 1GB DDR2 RAM, and so you might be wondering, how is he going to get it up to 4 gigs, which is Windows minimum requirement? I have one simple solution. A second HP Compact that I bought from the same seller for another $5. If I take the sticks out and take sticks out of that one, the budget will go up by not much. The only problem? These computers don't use Phillips heads, screws. So I am going to use pliers to spin the screw. Literally, a pair of pliers should be able to spin it. That's different on the inside. That's it. I was told it was the same system. Most of it's the same, but the RAM is different. The power supply is different. The GPU and the cooler is different. The cooler, just looking at it, I think there's just an ASUS sticker on this one, not on the other one. So it is a different system. Even though it was advertised the exact same, it has the same cover. Thingy. Well, it's got different RAMs. What RAMs it got in here? This one's actually got matching RAM sticks. 2 GB of RAM. But the other one's only got 1. That is weird. I'm not going to complain, but it's weird either way. Now I'm really curious as to what this graphics card is. Only the best tech videos on this channel. And only the best equipment here. And a screw with a pair of pliers. Wait, no, it is the same graphics card, just once again with a Galax logo. The other one doesn't have its logo on it. How peculiar. How very, very peculiar. The power supply is different. Some of the things have logos on it. And the RAM is objectively different, even though it's the same system from the same seller. Very strange. Very, very strange. This is the RAM from the system I'm building into. And this is the RAM from the system I just got it out of. So, it's very peculiar. And that one, it was not in the right slots either. And before anyone says it, I know mismatching RAM is not a good idea. But to be blunt, I couldn't get other RAM fast enough. So it'll get us to 4 gigs. I know it's mismatched. I know that's a bad way to do it. But I didn't really have a whole lot of options in this case. It looks so cursed because we've got 1 low profile RAM and 1 normal RAM. Getting this screw out wasn't meant to be the hard part, so this is concerning. Is this a bad omen? Oh my god, I don't need to spin it with pliers, I just need a flathead screwdriver. I'm an idiot. Flathead screwdriver solve all your problems. We're running at the moment, a GT 210 1GB in here. We're going to be replacing that with an EVGA 2500 GT. I'll admit it's not a massive performance jump, but I believe it to be a little bit of a jump from all the spec sheets I've read. It's not worth putting anything much better than that into this machine. This damn zip tie is going to drive me insane. They've zip tied all the power supply cables, which is good, but at the same time, it's driving me crazy. This official computer by HP is using Molex to SATAs. Look at that. And the SATA that is officially coming from the power supply, for some reason, has a little cap on it. It's very cute, actually. They put a little cap on it. It's very cool. And the only thing with using this card is it was sacrificing HDMI, but don't worry, that for the monitor we're using for this white elephant, that's not gonna matter. Trust me, it's really not. Spoiler alert, when we have $15, and if we take out the cost, okay, this graphics card actually, let's address the cost of this graphics card. I bought it in bulk, in a bulk lot of 13 different graphics cards for $30. And so, if you tally it up, there we go. If you tally it up, this graphics card is just over $1.30. And if we portion up this computer and the cost of the GT210, trust me when I say we are going into negatives. So I'm actually not, I'm just going to keep the price as it is. So far for this build, we're still at $5. Before you say the new RAM that I put in, not the one that I got out of the other computer, the new RAM I put in, that I got out of a scrap computer. That I got that RAM for free. There's a PCI slot here with no cover. It's really annoying me. Do I have any just PCI devices that I don't care about? Yes, I do. I got one from the same scrap PC as the RAM. I'll be right back. How about this broken and dodgy serial card that I have? Just to basically fill the space. Originally I was actually going to pre-build, originally I was going to custom build something. And that, I actually came pretty close. But then the only thing I needed was a good motherboard. Because the one that I had, I actually got one, but then it broke. And so I ended up having to, and then I saw this, and this one, while yes it wasn't custom, I could upgrade it, and it allowed me to add, whoops, a monitor and a keyboard to the budget. So I'm just quickly unscrewing the CPU fan, and then we're good to go. I've taken the cooler out. And I believe this to be, I know this is a dual core 2 GHz CPU, and I believe it to be, yes, LGA 775. So I have already picked up a CPU. Oh, this thermal paste is ancient. Look at that literally just rub off. That is ancient. And my finger is now covered in thermal paste. That is wonderful. So yeah, it's an Intel Pentium dual core 2 GHz. I've got an Intel Pentium D, 2.8 gigahertz, and it is a quad core, and assuming the machine rejects it for whatever reason, I have a backup. I'm actually not going to put the cooler on yet until I know it doesn't reject it. And then I'm good to put it back on. Let's take this front bit off, as next thing I want to do is put in a new hard drive. By the way, I got that CPU off of Gumtree for $3. I negotiated it. I could not find an SSD within the budget, but the current hard drive that's in here is 80 gigs. So by the time I put Windows on it, it's going to need something more. So I've got a 160 gigabyte hard drive. I managed to get this hard drive on Gumtree for $2 because I got it from the same seller as the CPU, and I managed to negotiate them in a bundle deal. And our hard drive cage is also out. Let's just unplug the hard drive that's already in there. I'd like to clarify, I know this isn't a bowl-on PC. This was a little challenge. I figured, it's an idea. And then I started working on it. I'm like, okay, this is a little bit more viable than I thought this was. And now here I am, upgrading this PC the night before the Christmas party. So, ka-chow. And with that, we've got a second hard drive. It's already got a disk drive. What other upgrades do I have planned for it? Oh yes. And well, it's a computer. There's one good thing that every good computer should have. I'm sticking lights in it. What I didn't find was tape. What I did find was zip ties. So we're gonna work with that. Zip tying LEDs into a $5 PC that probably doesn't need LEDs, yet here we are, because I was feeling fancy. This is the $3 keyboard and mouse from a garage sale. It is quite old. I think if I turn it on, it should automatically go to that input. I forgot to connect power to it, I'm an idiot. It's squealing. I troubleshooted for a little bit, but it turns out both the RAM and the CPU did not work with the system. And so I ended up with 3.5 gigs of RAM, as I brought the RAM from the old system back in and just got rid of the RAM that I bought separately. And as I said, I bought a second CPU with the first one, and that one was compatible. That one was a dual core 2.9 GHz, so still an upgrade. And I did manage to get it to run Windows 10. Here's what the final build looked like. I had to film this at the Christmas party because I was running it a little bit late. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed building it a lot. I know technically we went over budget, but we also took some stuff out, so I'm considering it a complete win. If you want to see more PC-based content, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.